Okay, this is going to be a little demonstration on how to parallel charge two packs. I have two 2200 Flight Maxes here. They're slightly different voltages right now. This one's in just over 4 volts, this one's just under 4 volts. I'm going to show that by plugging them together, we will actually get two charge balance packs out of it, and in fact, we can actually plug them together and let them balance themselves to each other. What I mean, not balance, but they will equalize between the two. So I'm going to go ahead and take my iCharger 2.8 here and plug in the power supply. I'm going to use the I'm going to use the monitor feature of this to actually look at the voltages of the packs. It's easy to do. So the first pack looks like it is at 4.06 to 4.07 volts. The second pack is at 3.99 volts. Okay. These two packs are the same packs, but it doesn't really matter. You can use any two packs you'd like to, as long as they're both 3-cell packs. That's very important. If you use a 4-cell pack and a 3-cell, it's not going to work. Okay, it can actually cause major problems. So anyways, you can charge any two 3-cell packs together, two 3 lipos. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug both of these together onto this charger. Okay, and I'm going to use an adapter like this to connect the main leads, and I could use something along this line to connect the balance leads, but I'm going to go ahead and use the iCharger board because it works really well. You can use serial charging here, or you can use parallel charging by connecting the upper pins on all these sockets together. So you can use the first four, and first four to connect all the packs together. Works great. You just have to make sure you get them in the right holes. If you get them off by one, you'll create a direct short when you plug in the main leads. Don't ask how I know that. So, anyways, little note about equalizing the packs out. These are different voltages, and when we plug them together into this charger board, they're going to equalize each other. They're going to find a happy medium voltage between the two, and the higher one, current's going to flow out of the higher one into the lower one until they're exactly the same. It takes time to have that happen. I'm not going to wait that long. I am going to show you that it does actually work, though. I'll give it 5 minutes, and we'll see what the voltages are when we come back. So, first of all, I'm just going to show you that. Go ahead and plug this one here in. Okay, and we got 4.06 volts across the board, roughly. Okay, I'm going to plug this one here in, right next to it, in the 4S port, but keeping them to the very top. Okay? And the voltage changed on the screen here to 4.02 volts on average. Okay, so it's found a happy medium between these two. Notice, these are not the same voltage, and they're actually off by, almost 0.01 volts, or 0.1 volts, and yet no spark when I plug them together, the leads aren't getting warm. The current flowing between them is actually pretty small. If this were a fully charged pack and a fully discharged pack, I'm sure it would be quite different. But I would just make sure that they're relatively the same, percent capacity, or same percent discharge. I'm going to go ahead and give that about 5 minutes, and I'll be back and we'll check to see what each pack is at that. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now, and I'm going to go and unplug the packs from the balance board. Again, not charging the packs, I'm just letting them equalize between themselves through the balance board. So I'm going to go just unplug both of them, okay, and then I'm going to plug them in one at a time. We're going to see what the new voltages are. Remember, this one was 4.06, 4.07, this one was 3.99. So the top one is now 4.02 across the board, and the bottom one is now 4.01 across the board. As you can see, in as little time as 5 minutes, these packs are nearly the same voltage. Give them a little more time, they would go ahead and actually be the same voltage all the way around. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hook them up together in parallel and actually charge them to capacity. Okay, or to full capacity. So I show you that they actually do indeed both come off the charger, 4.2 volts per cell, the whole works. So, anyways, I plug the first battery in, okay, and the 3S port, okay, 3-cell port. I'm going to go ahead and plug the second battery into the 4-cell port, referenced to the very top of it. Okay, so there's a pin exposed in the bottom here, and that lines all the pins up directly. This is with the JST board, the JST XH board. That's just how they're wired. so it's actually very convenient. I'm going to go ahead and plug in my main leads so that I have them. Okay, and then I just plug both of these in, doesn't matter which order. Okay, I'll plug this one in since it's on the bottom. Okay, and this one on the top. Alright, there I got the main leads tied together. Okay, reds are tied to the red and blacks are tied to the black, and all these pins are all connected together through the charger. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and enter my charger balance charge menu. You got to set the lipo balance charge. You got 4.4 amps and 3 cell. The reason I'm choosing 4.4 amps is simple. These are 2200 packs. Okay, 2.2 amp or 2.2 is the C number for these packs at this point. Okay, so each of these is a 2200 pack. When we charge them in parallel, okay, we're doubling the capacity. We're adding them together. We're still getting a 3 cell pack out of these pins. The charger is going to now see a 4400 pack. Okay, so the C number for that will be 4.4. So we're charging it at 4.4 amps, and we're leaving it as a 3 cell pack, of course. Okay, and that's all there is to that. Go ahead and start my charger, and ask me to confirm it is a 3 cell. I do, and off and running. Anyways, I will start this again whenever it's done charging. Okay, both packs are charged now, so go ahead and disconnect them, and we'll go ahead and again put the charger into monitor mode, and we see that the packs as a whole right now, the charger says it's reading 4.2 volts per cell, which is what we expect. Okay, so I'm going to use a look at them now. This pack right here is reading 4.2 volts per cell, and it's starting to show one of the cells at 4.19. That's just what happens when the load of charging is removed. They should all level out to about 4.19. Some may drop it in the 4.18 range. This is totally normal. It's just what happens when you charge. If you were to charge at extremely slow rates, then maybe they would actually get to 4.2. Otherwise, that's what they'll do. Anyways, this pack is showing 4.19, 4.19 now, and 4.2. This pack is showing 4.2, 4.19, 4.2. So they are, for all intents and purposes, both charged and balanced. So that's how you parallel charge. So that's all there is to it. So anyways, enjoy.